Yo, Real 92.3 Bootleg Kev DJ Hed.
West Coast.
Casanova is in the building. Welcome to the show, man.
East Coast.
East Coast. East Coast is here.
Got my hood.
Shout out to my brother Cass, man.
What's going on?
I'm happy for you first and foremost because I know like every time you come to LA, you FaceTime me and you be like, "Where you at? I'm in your city," and I always miss you. So I'm glad that
Yeah,
I got to catch you here because when I was in New York, I didn't see you. You never there anymore because you're rich.
Nah, I ain't rich. I'm always there.
You be in Miami on boats hanging out. I be seeing you.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
Life is different now, right?
Life is great.
Do you find it difficult to move around now that you famous and shit? Like move around how you used to?
Nah, hell no. They don't give me no problems in the streets.
No?
Yeah, I don't think I get the paparazzi treatment. They just look at me and be like, let's leave him alone.
Yeah. Well, you always smiling and shit though, because I remember that wasn't always the case. But like now, you seem real happy.
I think I've been happy. I just didn't show it.
Really?
Yeah, I've been happy, man. I always been a happy camper.
Damn. You just always seem like you the life of the party everywhere you go.
Definitely. Yo, on the album, Jail Calls, crazy intro to the project. Obviously, Behind These Scars being the title, man. Like I feel like I like how you kicked your album off. It kind of reminded me like back in the day when Mano first dropped his first album, obviously, kind of how he kicked his shit off. Like, how important was that for you to kind of set it? I always feel like album intros are kind of, in 2019, people don't really give a fuck to like set up their project like that. You know what I'm saying? How important was that for you to set up your story, like to kick the project off?
It was very important to me because that's one of my favorite songs. That's like an untold scar. I think I don't really talk about. I talk about jail, but I don't talk about like the bad parts of it.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying? And I was thinking like some people might think jail is cool because I'll be like, yeah, I was in jail and that time. So like it sounds like more like bragging other than saying like I don't want to go back.
Right.
Let me tell you something. So I felt like I had to start it off with Jail Call, and even with the video, I try to get like show a little stabbing, show a little rape, show a little
Just a little rape.
Yeah, a little rape. Show a little suicide, somebody hanging up,
right?
And that's what goes on behind closed doors. And I just try to show it so kids can understand like it ain't cool. It's okay to be tough, but just know you're gonna have to
till you drop that soap.
Yeah.
Do you think you ever been a part of glamorizing the jail life or the negativity that come with that life?
I think so, but not purposely. I think
just not knowing better.
Yeah, just not knowing better. Just like again, like
telling your story.
Yeah, just telling my story, but not telling. Like, listen, you ain't gonna run nothing when you get in there either, because the police gonna run it. You think you run it, but it's not gonna happen. Like, you got crooked cops, crooked inmates. You might have to go in there with 2 years and leave out with 10. Not because you want to catch a new case, because you just have to defend yourself.
What's the biggest misconception for you personally when you did go to jail? Like when you got there, it was like, oh shit. Like what's something that caught you off guard you wasn't really ready for like that?
Something that caught me off guard was like seeing like drag queens.
Oh, like it's a real thing. Like
just seeing that, like you really
like, oh, okay.
Like seeing like the male with titties and
like the full shit.
Yeah, the whole shit. And it's just like
locked up with dudes. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's just like, what the hell?
So are they doing like the surgeries in jail and shit? Or
that's probably how they got locked up.
I think that's how they got locked up.
Oh.
Now, when you say rape, like I feel like that is like amongst common folks, when we think of prison, that is the one thing that is like, I ain't trying to get raped. How much of that shit actually goes on? Because I've heard it like both ways. Like, it's not like that.
Not. I don't think now more than ever it doesn't happen like that. Yeah. But people get caught slipping, especially if you in there for a crime that's like a rape, like a
some fuck shit.
Yeah, some fuck shit. Dudes will probably like try you, and then you end up being a victim.
That's gay, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Hey, how possible would it be for somebody like me, like where I'm not like I'm not a part of that? No, you stupid. I'm not a part. I'm not. Listen. I'm saying I'm not about that life, right? I'm a square in the streets in LA. That's what we call it, right? I'm a square. If I go to jail, can I just do my time and stay out of the bullshit?
Yeah.
Not fighting and not.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, all right, I'm good then.
Yeah, I think problems come with like people that want to be tough.
Be tough.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're square, you go to jail. Somebody might come up to you and just ask you for a little commissary. Just give it to them. You know, don't.
So give him my
You might have to give him your
cornbread.
cornbread. Yeah.
Yeah, give them the cornbread and just take it on the hop. You just coming in for a little 1 year. You don't want no trouble. You know, that's what it comes with.
Damn.
You're square. It's okay to
If
do
you want
stuff
some
like
protection, you got to get your hands dirty.
that. Get your hands dirty.
I'm just asking. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm just asking.
Yeah.
West Coast.
Yo, I also loved how on the album, the track 2, I can't remember the name of the song, but the whole song, very aggressive record. Obviously talking about just running up on people who talk shit on social media, which I think we all
knock.
we all
Knock,
would
knock.
love to do that.
Yeah.
Is that like have you actually done that? Like to I mean, obviously you've had your share of beefs, but just to like some random motherfucker,
See somebody in person.
some just some
That where
civilian.
they had been on Instagram or Twitter.
Yeah.
Have you sought them out?
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, yo, I'm stalking your story, waiting to see you post your location. I'm like, damn.
I think that's how it usually goes for people like us. You know, you just wait for them to slip when they post their location. It's just like, yes.
Don't do that.
And you click it, and you like, yes, he's right there.
He down the street.
Sometimes you get
Just shake
you
them
get
up a little.
Sometimes you get like the 52 fake out. They not really there, or they left already, stuff like that. But I think now I would like our era right now. A lot of people play games on the internet, and just like I just can't wait to see this guy. And no matter how much you like them or not, you're on their page. You know what I'm saying? Like. And if you're trying to not be on their page, somebody make you go on their page. Like, yo, you saw what he did?
Yeah.
And you're like, this nigga just keep
So-
on fucking with me.
So you let somebody else charge you up to go see about that other shit.
I think you charge yourself up, man. You be so tight that people
So
play
even
with
like
you.
a rap fan, like,
Nah, really not. No, I don't. Me
because you know,
personally,
like fans that talk shit on Instagram.
I don't really. I'm talking about like people we know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Got
you know, you get people, you know, in this day and ever, everybody chasing clout. So you might get somebody, like, it'll be some shit like this. I'll post something and had her going on my shit like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You ain't about that life. He be like, what? I was just with nigga.
Who is this
oh
guy?
my gosh. When I see you, it's lit. Like, we just saw each other. You didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
I think everybody be trolling now, so it's like hard to even get cool with a nigga. Like,
So now's a bad time to play you the diss record I wrote for you.
nah, you can play it. I ain't worried about that. It just be like real individuals that go left because they chasing clout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what really fucked me up. Like real people that know your body. When I say know your body, I mean like know what you do, know the work you put in, but it still fuck with you. And knowing you got 2 strikes.
Yeah.
They also
like-
know you got a lot to lose now too.
Yeah, I guess so. But I learned to like not even deal with the internet. Like even on the Knock Knock song, I said, "Oh, you beefing on the gram because the cops watch."
Yeah.
That's how you gotta look at everything. People just want like a track record of remember how I violated him on the gram, knowing they can't do that in person.
Mm-hmm.
I never saw a troller pull up on somebody in real life and do what he said he gonna do. You know, I don't know the dude Guapo or whatever.
Guap Dad.
Go out there.
Guap Dad
I don't know
4000.
him at all. You know, but
You saw what happened with the Russ situation?
yeah, I don't know him at all. I barely know Russ like that. But it was a valid point, you know what I'm saying, that I saw. Russ said, you just talked about me in the song. You saying I snuck you, but I see you. The first thing you're supposed to do is pop on me. You didn't pop on me, I popped on you. So that's how I feel like this is supposed to happen. Like, you see these people that talk about you, you're supposed to sock them in the fucking mouth.
But do you think don't you think that there's also a boundary too, like a line, like there's maybe a time and a place?
Maybe being a celebrity.
I don't think it's a time and a place.
So it's wherever, whenever, at all times.
That's what's beef.
I get that. I'm just asking. Okay, Cass gets invited to the White House. He there with Barack, not orange guy. But Cass is there with Barack Obama, and you see somebody who have been trolling you. Like, do you activate then with Secret Service and everybody there? Like,
you gotta go up.
Fuck that.
It just again.
It just depends.
If you say you don't like my music, cool.
That's an opinion.
That's nothing.
Something. I'm talking about
you bitch ass nigga.
Like suck my dick.
Right.
Faggot. Any one of them words or
it's on site.
Just like somebody that's really fucking with you that you know you're never gonna catch them again. So maybe we see each other at the White House, but I just play it off. But I'm gonna be waiting outside. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It depends how I think. Is this my last opportunity to get you? You know
so back to the Russ and Guap thing. Based on the facts that you know, you kind of are like you
I didn't
agree
even
with.
I didn't look at no video, nothing. I just saw what Russ posted.
Yeah, so obviously Guap said Russ's name in the song, and his album had just came out on Friday. Guap song. They're on a festival 3 days later, and then that happened. So you think that kind of like Russ was at least in the clear doing what he did?
Man, I think that's what's supposed to happen. Like when somebody talks about you on the internet, when you see him, you're supposed to go up.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Me now, you know, being under Rock Nation, I don't supposed to be saying stuff like that because it's not right. But I'm just saying, I'll be happy for somebody that catches somebody that was talking about.
You gotta live your truth, Cass.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you talking about somebody, and the way I feel like the way people talk about people on the internet now can hinder their whole
that's a fact.
Like rap shit. Like you got people that be like, nigga, you pussy. You when I saw it, like make up a whole shit, and then make you start thinking a nigga is pussy. And then once you start thinking the nigga is pussy, you like, you know what? This nigga got this chain. He don't even deserve that because he pussy.
That was mine.
Sonny was talking about him and he ain't say nothing. You know, a lot of people think, you know, I'm pussy because I don't respond to people on the internet.
Yeah,
I tend to do that and it saves my life a lot. I've been dodging bullets, but I feel like if you tough, you shouldn't be on the internet. And even with situations going on. Like you looking for help. You're looking for the police to know you got a problem with this guy. So next time we go to an event, separate us.
Yeah, they know.
It's like in jail.
I mean, that. Well, can we talk about what happened when you were Rolling Loud? Because you were supposed to do Rolling Loud in New York. You, Pop Smoke. I think who else got taken off? Somebody else got taken off.
Dog Q and 22G.
Yeah. That obviously falls in line because I feel like the hip hop police shit is heavy in New York.
Yeah, this stuff you just really don't know about. It's just like when you get locked up in jail and they ask you blood or you Crip or you Land King. What are you? And then you tell them, I'm blood. All right. So go ahead to the blood house. I feel like that's what the internet is. Like, I got a problem with you, nigga.
Oh, okay.
So we gonna separate.
Yeah.
When they know I got a problem with it. Didn't you see me on the internet beefing with this guy? Why would you have this guy in my same locker room or same trailer or some shit like that?
Or us performing right after one after another?
I think that's what the internet is, and I just got hip to it. Like, I don't even give a fuck about the internet. That's how I, like, soothe my soul because I know I'm going to show up when it's time to show up.
Did you learn the hard way, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously you had internet stuff like that, but did you specifically like pivot away from that because of the shit you went through, or did you have like a fear of like getting in trouble, like not getting in trouble, but you know what I mean, like them going to the police or you getting in trouble for shit you done, pulling up on motherfuckers?
I just feel like, again, I said it like a million times, but I say it now. I feel like I didn't care about being accepted no more.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like I didn't want to fit in. I didn't want to do what everybody else was doing. And I felt like people was using me. I didn't even care. Like, people would say stuff to me like, yo, pull up here. Yo, it's lit over here. All right, word, I'm pulling up. Yeah. All right. And I caught myself like, who the fuck is y'all? The fuck is y'all to tell me what to do?
Right.
Like, you entertaining the bullshit yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be certain people that'll tell you, yo, yeah, son gotta go. But then you look in a picture, and they in the picture too. You be like, oh, shit. So I felt like I was being used even in that whole situation. So I just did what my heart told me to do, and thank God I did that. And I'm free.
The Rolling Loud thing, Was that in particular because of just your history, or were they afraid that? Did you have any issues with somebody else who was performing that day?
I don't have no issues with any rappers alive, and if a nigga tell you that, they lying. You know, I don't have no rapper beef. I just think I just possess too much power. And when I mean power, I don't mean gangster shit. I mean, like, I had anybody in LA tell you I got my own power, not controlling people. I just feel great. I go to everybody's hood, I do everything, and I think police just want me to fail. Like, how the fuck is he chilling with the Bloods, the Crips, the folks? Who the fuck did this guy think he is? You know what I'm saying? He's not even coming here because we don't know what he could do or what he could control backstage. You understand? And I'm just at the end of the day, I'm just blessed because right after that, I got to perform at the Barclay, and I didn't get to perform at the Barclay for 2 years due to the certain situation.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy I was able to perform in my hometown.
How do you feel like that affects like an artist like you not being able to perform in your hometown with your fan base? Because out here they did that to YG too. Like they didn't let YG perform for a long ass time.
Yeah,
they banned him from performing literally in the city. And I know that happened elsewhere too. But do you think that directly affects your fan base? They got to drive to Connecticut or
Providence.
Definitely. I feel like it's fucked up. But it's fucked up for anybody that's halfway real as an artist. We was talking about that earlier. It's okay if an artist that's not about that life at all raps about guns and money and putting in the work. It's okay. They love it. They cheer it. You go on, what's that island? What's that show? Some island.
Survivor?
What's that? No, not a show. It's like something Jamie Fallon or some shit.
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon. You go in there, you get to spit your hard lyrics, and it's cool.
With a band.
Yeah, with a band, and everybody's cheering.
Yeah.
But if you halfway are who you say you are, we don't need you up here. We don't know what's going on with you. We just want you to stay over there, gangster.
We don't know what might happen.
You know, and I feel like that's why I just try to make music now more than. Even though, like, the Don't Runs and the Set Tripping was working for me, I wasn't getting no radio runs. I wasn't getting...
Very aggressive songs, man.
I wasn't getting no bookings. Like, I would get all the Belly and the Beast bookings.
Right.
But when it came time to go to certain places, it was like, nah. That's the punch you in your teeth guy. Leave him where he at.
I'm glad you brought that up because I remember when... Like, this is early. I think you had just came home or something like that. And Tax, shout out to my nigga Tax, he had hit me up like, yo, I signed an artist, Hed. Like, I need your help. And I'm like, all right, for sure. I didn't know you at all. Never met you or nothing. And he was telling me about you. He sent me the Don't Run record, and I made your DJ pack for you.
Yeah.
But when I'm listening to the song, I feel like before that song, that energy was kind of missing. Like, that was one of the first songs that kind of, like, gave me that real aggressive feel back and shit. Like, was that... Did you purposely do that? Because everybody else was doing a different sound, in my opinion.
That was just the sound that I had. You know what I'm saying? That was like my first record, like real record. It was crazy because Tax was telling me. I just got off the phone with Tax too, free Tax. He was like, yo, you should rap, man. Like, you got everything. You got the look.
Oh, you wasn't even rapping?
No, I wasn't rapping at all.
Oh, that's crazy.
I wasn't.
I didn't even know. He sold you. Like, he sold me. Yeah. He sold you to me like you was already rapping. You been rapping.
That was my first song on iTunes. And I think it wasn't even on iTunes. And I was performing it in LA before it was even on iTunes. Just going to clubs.
Yeah, it wasn't on Spotify for a while.
That shit wasn't nowhere.
It wasn't nowhere. I was just going to clubs, fucking the club up, sending the DJ a bottle or two. Yo, put my joint on with the flash drive. As soon as he opened the bottle, I look. Yo, I'm the one that sent you that bottle, man. Let me get a little nigga be stuck like, what? Yeah, I sent you that, man. Just put that on for a minute. And everybody just was supporting me, man. I feel like my support came easy because everybody was happy for me. But once I started getting a little buzz, everybody was like, all right, now.
Chill out.
Yeah. You're doing too much. The support started fading.
You go on the
away.
Chris Brown tour?
Yeah.
You got some looks, bro.
They started hating on me. I went on Chris Brown tour with one song. and then I had to make a little bullshit mixtape.
Yeah.
Like, we got to perform some shit.
And that shit
Hey,
wasn't on
wait,
iTunes
how long
either.
is my set?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I can't perform Don't Run
out.
5 times.
Yeah,
I'm going to go up here and tell some jokes.
Shout out to Chris Brown, man. Chris Brown believed in me when nobody did. And I couldn't believe it either. He was like, you want to go on tour? I'm like, shit.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
We're
with
going to
it.
have to figure some new shit out.
Hey, I remember I think I had talked to you on the phone or something, and that was right before the Chris Brown shit happened. And you was saying, like, yo, I'm in with Breezy, like, it's crazy. And he started fucking with you. How did y'all end up connecting?
Through Low, I met him at a jeweler with Low. We was at a jeweler copping the same watch right here. And
Something like.
And I was looking like, yo, who that dude behind this watch? And he probably was looking at me as the same thing. And then he was like, yo, is anything good to eat out here? And I'm like, yo, down the block is a good little Jamaican spot. And me and Lo just went. We ain't never even knew each other. He just went in, jumped in my truck, and we went. And,
that's crazy.
From there, it was like, he was like, yo, Chris Brown playing basketball down the block. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah, you want to come? I'm like, fuck it. And then from there, it was just, we just clicked, me and Chris Brown. And then that's when the records came in, the tour came in, and then ever since then, it was good money.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy because when I first heard your shit, it really reminded me of like that MOP energy.
Everybody say that.
Yeah, like MOP is like Warriors, one of my favorite albums. I think it'd be crazy if you redid Annie Up.
Annie Up.
That'd be like
It's a lot of energy.
That'd be crazy. I feel like you're the only person who could like
pull that off.
Pull that shit off, man.
I don't know, man. I'm scared of that kind of music, man. I don't
The pressure?
know. It's not really I love the music. I love that type of vibe. But maybe I gotta get like a little.
I mean, you got the 2 a.m. record. That's,
I gotta get me a
balance.
#1 hit first, because I think once you get that #1 hit, you could do anything you want. Nobody don't even want to tell you nothing. But I feel like every gangster record I put out is just like it's dope. It's dope in the hood. It's dope everywhere. Like everybody loves it. But it's just like, all right, nigga, you keep your ass over here. Like, picture if the whole album was like Knock Knock.
Right.
It'd be hard.
It'd be hard.
But
well, I mean, I remember you dropped the Like Me record, and I hit you and I told you, like, I fuck with this shit, because it was still you done in a creative way to, like.
I just been trying shit.
Experimenting.
Like, sometimes I get to that point where I be like, I don't want to get boxed in either. So I don't want people to be like, he's a gangster rapper. Because I see a lot of people in New York, it's just stuck.
Oh, a lot. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's stuck. I don't know about L.A., but you might have people in L.A. that make good gang-banging songs.
In fact.
No, there's a lot of people like that out here.
But they get stuck making it because the people like the first gang-banging song they made. So now everything is about gang-banging instead of making music. So I just try to, with this album, I say, you know what? I'm going to feed everybody. I'm not going to just go how I feel and just give you everything boom, boom, boom. I don't even think I did my little boom, boom, boom in there. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to feed people, like give 2 people pain joints, give you 2 gangster joints, give something for the ladies. I just wanted to be more of an artist than just me going in the studio lashing out.
I saw you tapping in too. You got involved with the digital shit. I feel like this was your first big digital push with the So Brooklyn challenge and shit like that. So it is what it is. I saw a lot of people doing that shit.
Yeah, that stressed me out.
Picking through it.
Yeah, it was just like it was so much people. I didn't know it was gonna get so crazy.
Everybody was rapping over that shit. Man.
Everybody, and I was getting like threats, like
for what?
Like internet threats. It's okay. I can handle that.
No.
Don't beat nobody up. Wes, don't worry, Wes.
He's stupid.
I was just like, motherfuckers was like, motherfucker, you ain't post this. You ain't post my city. When you come to my city, it's lit. It was just internet shit. Because I came to this city, it was all good. It was just internet people. You know what I'm saying? But the shit just went from 50 people doing it to 100 to 5,000 to 20,000. I'm like,
you can't
I
get
can't go through. And people are telling me, you looked at my shit. Why you ain't like it? I'm like, damn, I probably forgot because I'm just strolling through. But that shit was crazy, man. It was dope. I appreciate everybody that did it, man.
When you did you go when you did go through them and some of them stood out? Did you ever reach out to anybody individually, like, and fuck with them, like,
Yeah,
let's do some records? Cause
yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
I definitely did it. I definitely. A lot of people benefited off of me posting them too, because again, I wasn't trying to take all the clout. I added them. I made sure people knew who they was. I see a lot of people got verified checks.
Really?
After that, yeah, like 4 people.
I need to do me a soul.
I see people. Yeah, you lit. Had it ready. I see people get label offers and stuff. It was cool. Like, people reached back out to me and said thank you. Like, they actually brought me to the radio to do my Soul Brooklyn challenge. Or I see like little towns be having like Soul Brooklyn challenges and stuff like that. So it's dope.
One thing I always wanted to ask you about was Rock Nation. What was the decision? Like, what was the decision process to do that?
To go to Rock Nation?
Yeah.
Shit, it ain't hard, nigga. I'm from Brooklyn.
So straight up, that's what it is. Okay.
I'm from Brooklyn, man. I'm from Brooklyn, man. You go from being fake Rock Nation, like, you know, one of them niggas throwing
Just
up the
got
rock.
the hat. They go buy the hat from the lids.
Hey, you was throwing it up before the rock.
Before that, I'm from Brooklyn, man. Everybody, that's like, man, being with Rock Nation is a blessing to me. Again, not being wanted at all to being wanted by Rock Nation, I'm there.
Yeah.
They could have gave me food stamps. I'd have been good. You know what I'm saying?
As obviously, you know, being signed to Rock Nation, that gives you some access to Hove. How have the conversations with you and Hove been?
I talked to Hove probably like three or 4 times. I don't know, but I always felt like, you know, I love Rock Nation just, again, because I'm from Brooklyn. But I really wasn't in contact with people like that. But this Rolling Loud thing really made me appreciate Rock Nation.
In what way?
Because they reached out to me, like the higher ups reached out to me, made sure I was good. And I think that's what was missing with me. Like, you know, you signed to a label is cool, but coming from where I'm coming from, you really don't get no help from nobody. So it's like, all right, yeah, I'm signed to y'all. It's cool. It's all love. I see y'all. It's all love. It's cool. But you don't feel appreciated.
You don't feel like they care.
Yeah. So when that Rolling Loud thing happened to me and some of the top dogs reached out to me, made me feel good. Like, yeah, my big brothers, yeah. Get their ass, because this is out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I felt welcomed, and I actually went to sleep, like, peacefully, at peace. Like, thank you, because that's all you really need, you know. In this industry, you need people to have your back. And I feel like, even with the situation with dudes on the internet, you know, me having problems with dudes on the internet, I feel like nobody ain't had my back. That's the thing.
Oh, everybody was kind of everybody was like,
everybody was dick riding the other guy.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like nobody,
the hot motherfucker.
Nobody ain't had my back, and the people that didn't matter. So, like, even now, it goes to like me. I don't care. I don't want to do no internet beef with nobody. I don't want to talk about nobody. I don't want no problem with nobody, because I know when it get thick, all these rappers that you hang out with, or you cool with, or you want to fuck with, or you like their style, they going to tell you the same thing anybody. That don't got nothing to do with me, homie. Handle your business.
I'm curious, because they've already, like, greenlit some sort of, like, I think they're talking about making a movie about the 6ix9ine thing. You got to be in that thing, I'm assuming.
Nah, I ain't going to be in there. I'll sue.
Not you.
Nah, anything with my name.
So nothing with you will be involved in the movie. You'll sue. They can't use your likeness.
I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So I won't be in the movie.
That's fair.
I saw. Did you get any pushback from like Power or anybody for the artwork? Like, no.
50 ain't telling me I got to give him his money.
Yeah, 50 all going around collecting his money.
50 owed me a role in that movie, man, and I don't like that. He's supposed to definitely put me on there. He put Uncle Murder in the movie.
That's a real emotion right there.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Wait,
that was real. What you just said.
What was Uncle Murder in?
Yeah, Uncle Murder can't even act.
Listen, I don't doubt that. Shout out to Uncle Murder.
Shout out to
whoa. Hey, his Unc got one face.
He died in 5 seconds.
That could have been you.
I would have been lit. I'd have fought for the gun or something.
Man,
you take it.
Yeah, I'd have been lit though.
Hey, another dope guy coming out of New York who's younger than you is Pop Smoke.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah. Obviously, you got a couple years on him in the game. But he's young. He's kind of in that same. He makes, when we talk to, I think he kind of makes that same type of energy of music. Where
Same energy.
That shit where you just want to punch somebody in the face when you hear it. And we had him up here real nice. Was he 20 when he was up here?
He was. This was earlier this year.
But was he 20 or 21?
I don't know.
He's young. He looks like he's 50.
I think he's 20.
But he's like 20.
Hey,
I told him that.
You ain't gonna pay the cost.
No,
man.
I told him that. No, I told him that.
You from New York, East. Y'all niggas don't play.
But I think he's fucking dope. And obviously, have you ever gamed him up and tried to give him any sort of guidance so we don't make some of the same mistakes you have?
I talk to Pop. I talk to Pop on a regular, man. He gonna be all right. I feel he gonna be all right. Everybody fuck with him, and he gonna be all right. They gonna make sure he do good. I think with me coming in the game, I was the black sheep, so I didn't get handed those silver spoons. It was like, nigga, figure it out. Fuck is you talking about?
We'll holler at you in a minute.
Yeah, where you come from anyway? Ain't you a robber? Nigga, stay your ass over
check
there.
my pocket.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Pop, he make dope music, man, and he's cool and he's young. So dude's gonna try to help him more than a nigga like me.
Who may or may not have robbed somebody that they know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He definitely got good management and good people on his side. I think that's what it is. All you need is insurance. Insurance, you can't drive a car, and if you crash, then you got to pay $100,000.
Yeah.
You got insurance. You know you good. You call your insurance. Listen, I fucked up. I crashed. It was my fault.
Handle that.
So I think he got good insurance, and he'll be all right.
Two things. One, you a father. You know what I'm saying? I want to commend you because you do. Every black man that come up here, I can commend them for being fathers and showcasing that, because I feel like that's important in our community to see that. And then the other thing is, what's a piece of advice you gotten from an OG? I know you say you talked to Hov a few times, but it don't have to be him. But just somebody like you were saying, you give Pop advice. What's some advice you've gotten from somebody in the game?
I would say our friend Tax Stone. He told me in this industry, take nothing personal.
That's a fact.
And I think once you can understand that, you'll be all right, because we tend to trip out. Perfect example. Let's say if I'd have took something personal about you. I've been knowing you for 2.5 years now, 2-3 years, since Tax, right?
Yeah.
I always hit you.
Always.
We always not on the same boat. You might be here, I might be here. This interview didn't even happen with me and you.
Right.
But now you take something personal, like, yo, Hed, man, you been acting crazy. Now I see you in New York. You ain't on the West. I see you in New York. Now I'm feeling myself. Yo, what's up, nigga? I ain't getting no interview. I bust you upside. That's how it be, though.
Yeah.
But you don't take nothing personal, because niggas be busy. And we all working to better ourselves. And sometimes we just focus on our goals.
Oh, I bumped into you in Atlanta when we was in Atlanta for the BET shit.
That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So I think dudes in this industry might take something personal and it might just go left. It be the littlest things, like a feature, or you telling the person you're going to bring them out for a show. It doesn't happen because you don't got enough time. They can't relate. Now y'all got beef. Now it's from little beef to real beef. I just think Tax told me that, and now I'm just so in a better space from, don't
take it personal.
Nah, I ain't mad at you, homie. Important. You get to it when you get to it. If you don't get to it, you don't get to it. It's certain things like what I would have been mad at before was people not posting my album.
Bro.
I would have fucking went crazy.
I'm going to tell you something real quick, not to interrupt you. I saw a post that went up, and it said, I need people to be promoting Cass how Cass promote everybody else shit. I don't remember who posted it, but somebody had your back. And it was a lot of comments talking about how you support everybody's shit, but then you don't get the same in return. You feel some kind of way, even though you don't take it personal. Do you still feel some kind of way?
Nah, I just understood the industry is fake.
Facts.
That's what you just gotta get it like that. It's just like, how many people, you might like an artist and you saw him go from the ground up, but you've been like this dude. You've been telling people about this dude. Now he got one song, and now you just see all the DJs. Y'all shout out to
Yo. Oh, that happens all the time.
And you be like, what? Like, I've been fucking with this artist for forever, and that same artist you've been fucking with forever bypasses you and does an interview with somebody else.
That shit happens all the time.
Rather than you, and you've been supporting them all. You might have been the first dude to play his record. But again, like I said, I don't really get mad. It's just motivation in me. I just know I ain't hot enough. Because when you get hot enough, they gonna double back. You know what I'm saying? But you know, shout out to the people that did post me. You know, some heavy hitters posted me. Cardi B, Kevin Durant. A lot of people I can't really name, but just a lot of dope people posted me. But you looking at people that, like you said, you posted, you held guns for, or you put somebody in the face for.
They ain't posted. They ain't posted.
Yeah, but it's cool, man. It's cool. I just got to work hard.
Don't take it personal.
I like that.
Obviously, KD's posting it because he wants to make sure he's straight.
Nah. KD in Brooklyn. KD is straight in Brooklyn, with or without me. Because if somebody touches a hair on his head in Brooklyn, everybody shot.
Tripping.
What?
Does Kyrie get the same energy?
Yeah, Kyrie good money too. What do you mean? You ain't see he just scored like 20-something points?
He put up 50 in the game in the season opener.
Yeah, you see what's going on.
Y'all lost, but you know.
It don't matter.
50 nonetheless.
It don't. He got 50.
Let me ask you a question.
As soon as KD get back on there, it's trouble.
Have you ever been a Knicks fan?
Never.
Never. Never in life.
Never.
Okay.
But you weren't a Nets fan when they were in New Jersey, or were you?
No.
So
listen. I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan because I'm from Brooklyn.
West
Win,
Coast.
Lose, or draw.
I feel you.
East Coast. That's it. I gotta ride with Brooklyn, man. Win, lose, or draw, man. Yeah. And I told James Harden that. You know, when KD get right, we giving them the business. Whoever wants smoke.
It is what it is.
If LeBron wants smoke, it is what it is. You know what's going on.
KD's super tapped in too. Like he's got an ear. Like his ears to the street for sure.
Yeah, you know the vibe.
Yo, what is your top 2 or 3 favorite albums of the year besides your own, obviously?
I know this one gonna be crazy, but yeah, they said Summer Walker. They know I listen to Summer Walker.
Summer Walker?
Yeah,
get you in your feelings?
Yeah, Summer Walker,
listening
man.
to that with wifey?
I be eating wifey ass to that, man.
Nice.
West Coast.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm married too. You know what I'm saying?
You be eating ass too.
Yeah, I ate my wife's ass last night, actually.
That's good. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I'm not in a relationship.
You don't be eating no ass.
I
You
mean,
be eating mad ass. Then.
keep going with your
relationship.
Keep going with your.
You be eating mad ass.
Answer the goddamn question.
What's the second one? The second one.
The ass-eating summer of the year. Or the ass-eating.
You said
album.
Summer Walker. Who else?
What I listen to a lot? What other album? Drip or Drown. That came out this year, right?
I don't believe so.
No?
Last year.
That was last year?
Mm-hmm.
No, Gunna. Yeah, that was this year when they did it together, Gunna and Lil Baby.
Oh.
Was that this year?
Yeah. Earlier this year.
Early. That was one of my joints. Who else dropped son? Who else? What? We said that they can't cheat. But who else dropped the album? Oh yeah, we fuck with Thug shit. Yeah. I fuck with that shit.
That's what's up.
I fuck with the slats.
The slats.
They hold me down.
Top 5 New York rappers.
Nah, fuck that.
I saw you just did the Brooklyn. I just saw you did top 5 Brooklyn.
I ain't doing that shit, man. Fucking everybody started calling me for.
Okay, yo, what about this?
I'm gonna have to be like West Coast.
Yeah. Okay.
I had to set trip, man.
Casanova, what about who's the worst rapper to ever come out of Brooklyn?
The worst rapper to ever come out of Brooklyn.
You can't say Casanova.
Who's last place, man?
Oh, the worst rapper?
Whoever you say probably isn't relevant, so just say their name. Fuck it.
Who you think?
The worst rapper from
tell
Brooklyn.
me.
West
ever.
Coast.
Who's some bad?
He said out of Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Out of Brooklyn?
He said ain't no whack rappers.
Ain't no whack rappers in Brooklyn. You trying to make me set trip.
Hey, I like that level of bias because I'm like that too.
New York, I would say the worst rapper would have to be the worst rapper.
You can't say Casanova.
Of all time.
Of all time.
It's the worst dude out of New York. Like, damn, he just got us looking
But
crazy.
then they might, I might be getting them lit right now.
Get them lit then. They might need it.
We sell some mixtapes.
Oh man, y'all might not even know these people.
Just say the name.
I'm sure I
would
don't. Go ahead.
And the worst rapper. I ain't gonna lie. The worst rapper is Uncle Murder, man. Let me get back to him, man. Get back to you, man.
Hey, Uncle Murder.
Whoa. You know the vibe,
Hey,
man.
I'm not gonna lie. Just strictly as a rap fan, him and the Red Cafe shit, I never understood.
What?
I just didn't like Red Cafe and Uncle Murder had so many deals. I was like, that must be some New York shit because I don't get it.
That's the scammers, man. New York got scammers. You think?
Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murder, worst rapper.
There you go.
I said it.
Well, we have an open invitation for Uncle Murder to come up here and freestyle and prove him wrong.
Come freestyle, bro.
I already told him we could go at it for the Soul Brooklyn shit.
And you're a better actor.
Yeah, I'm a better actor. He tried to come at me talking about Hov went on his verse and then go on mine. I know what it is. You know what it is, nigga. You trash. Holla at me, homie. Word.
Yo, Cass, man.
That's how we're ending the interview.
East Coast.
Casanova. Real 92.3.
The album's out now.